The person who makes a good advocate is the person who does the work to learn the law. Advocacy is the application of the law in furtherance of a goal of a human being. It's making a difference in other people's lives, and we do that. We teach that from the moment you come in the door until long after you've left. As long as you're a member of the Stetson alumni, you're part of our advocacy family.
Being an advocate really merely means coming alongside someone to help them accomplish something they couldn't have accomplished without you.
I think people don't understand what trial advocacy truly means. And what it means is how you try a case in court. There's a huge difference between a trial advocate and a general advocate or a general attorney. Just like in medicine, not every doctor is a surgeon.
You can have a really excellent case with all the law on your side, but if you advocate poorly, you put it across in a very poor manner, you're still going to lose because the substance of your case is just lost. Similarly, you can make a weak case into a very strong one by taking a couple of useful points of law and just making the absolute best out of them.
I'm a private criminal defense attorney. My clients have the absolute constitutional right to a trial in front of their peers, and that's what I'm there to do as an advocate.
We've all argued in our life. Think back to the first argument you had with your parents. Can I have the car keys? No. Well, you stood there and you advocated.
They've had an opportunity to stand in a courtroom, very similar to the way it is in real life, and make arguments and respond to objections and so forth exactly the way it happens in real life, so that when they're in a real life environment, they're totally comfortable with themselves when they're standing in the well of the court.
You'll be here at a law school where we have 7 teaching courtrooms. Think about that for a moment. 7 courtrooms where classes are taught, substantive classes and skills classes. And when we bring you together at this school, we're going to take the doctrine that you learned, the substantive law, and we're going to teach you how to use it.
When I went to law school, I had a great education on how to think like a lawyer, but I really didn't have a law school experience that really helped me train to be a lawyer, how to do the skills that are required every day by lawyers.
We have a fully developed curriculum across the board and extracurriculars that allow the student to truly find the advocate that resides within them.
We want to make sure that our students find their own voice, their own personality and persona in the courtroom. And for me, when I'm coaching and teaching, I will tell you that is the great privilege, helping the student find his or her own voice.
The advocate in the courtroom needs to recognize this is important. What I do, no one else can do. It takes me to get this job done and get it done well. And it needs to be important to them. They need to be well prepared and they need to be well trained.
We are taking students and we are giving them a fact pattern and we are giving them the law, and then they have to try to figure out, how do I accomplish my simulated client, my hypothetical client's goals using the law and using my skills?
What we focus on is teaching the skills so that the student, the person, the human being who learns those skills can use those to maximize the causes that matter in their lives.
All 3 boards, if I put them in the proper order, the ADR, then trial team, then moot court, is the progression of a trial. The ADR is the pre-trial things where I'm interviewing the client, I'm counseling the client. Trial is what you see on television, what you hear about day in and day out, is the actual trying of cases. And then the loser has an opportunity to appeal. That's where moot court steps in. So throughout all 3 advocacy boards, students are learning real life skills.
Stetson takes this trial team very seriously. It's the best program in the country for a reason. It's because the advocates that we have are 100% dedicated and motivated to not only win, but to have the professional standards that we do.
We want our students to come away with a commitment to their clients, because that's what really makes a professional, is someone who's committed to doing the right thing for their clients.
This is called a trophy. It's a traveling trophy. It goes to the school that wins what the state of Florida calls the Chester-Bedell competition each year. You'll see that there are different plates on this. Each one of those represents the school who won it in a particular year. We've won it 2 out of 3 times in the last 30 years over everybody else in the state.
We teach other law professors how to more effectively teach advocacy to their students. We give our resources online to students at other law schools for free so that they can become better, because we have a commitment to the furtherance of the profession, ethically and responsibly. We're going to make advocates at a level that no one else has created before, and we're going to keep doing it because we do it better than anybody else, and it's a value to us. We believe that it gives back to the community. It's part of our mission. It's part of our ethical commitment to the practice.